Hello, my friends. Welcome back. It's episode 17. As you can see from the table above me, we are in second. The team in first, Numancia, has 1 loss, 0 draws. They've won all 12 of the other games. Okay, whatever. But I'm a little surprised, not gonna lie, that they are doing as well as they have. They were in 9th last season, essentially in the Spanish league here. When you get relegated, there are 2 groups. Okay, and in those 2 groups, the top team in each group goes up, and then the remaining 4 teams combine into a playoff. Those playoff teams battle it out to figure out who the next 2 teams are that are going to go up. So they're in 9th. They weren't even in the playoffs last season, but, you know, they've bounced back, I guess. It's just like, oh my goodness, like, they are quite good and have not, like, slowed down, which has surprised me. If I'm being honest with you, this bunch of results is kind of disappointing, even though we only lost 1 game, because we lost to Cartagena, who also got relegated with us. 2-1 away from home. Gaston gets a penalty in the 55th minute. They got the winner in the 79th minute. We just didn't play all that well. Just a side note here. Thanks for all the kind words and comments. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I got a new green screen. I got an Elgato. It's a $130 green screen, so thanks for your Patreon support and your YouTube membership support. I can like raise and lower it, and it takes up a lot less space in my office, but I haven't been able to purchase my lights yet. I'm still using kind of a jury-rigged light system, so because this green screen that you can't see, it's right here, is a different color slightly than the one I had to change my what's called chroma key, which makes the green screen disappear. All that to say, if I look a little washed out or the color looks a little bit different, let me know, because it's kind of hard to tell in a little box when I'm recording. But I'm working on getting much bigger lights with like soft boxes over them that evenly light the entire thing, evenly light me, so I don't look washed out, and that it also makes it easy to chroma key. So sorry about that. I did want to talk you through this game, okay? I got the comments at the end of last season like, boy, you should have rotated more and used your bench more. Plus my experience, as we've noted already, with all the horrific injuries that have happened in like September. So I definitely feel like we're doing a better job rotating. So you come to a game like this where at the half you are up a 4-0. 4-0 at the half to a club that's currently, I can't remember where they were at the time, but they're currently 12th in the league. So you're thinking that we are supposed to be in the top 2, let's call it, at the top of the league. Let's go ahead and let's rotate so that we don't have someone's leg fall off like we had in September. That seems wise. Now, to be fair, I maybe did it a little aggressively because I've also had somebody in my Discord, which if you're not a member of, the link is in the description below. It's a chill place to hang out. No jerks allowed. So if you're not a jerk, come join us and hang out. So the link to that is in the description. But I also have a bit of reputation that I sub really early, like 60th minute really early. We were joking during the World Cup that I would have subbed Messi off in the 60th minute, which is probably true. It's like, you won the game, well, let's back down. Okay, so you'll see here, I subbed out Salva Ferrer because he's played every game because his backup has been injured. I subbed out Oriana and James because they've played a ton of minutes, and also Aguza is currently injured. And I subbed out Gaston because he's super important and he's played a ton of games on the right-hand side, and he's also been injured. It's like, I took 4 of our 5 subs at halftime. Admittedly aggressive. We brought on Villanova, Altamira, who's just back. It's like he could go 60 minutes. We gave him 45. Go on, son. We brought in Cersanti to play in the middle. We brought on Ivan Gil to play on the inverted winger on the right-hand side. He took Gaston's place. And we promptly, my friends, if we back out of this, conceded a goal 5 minutes in, 8 minutes in, and 11 minutes into the game. And yes, I tried, okay, let's go balanced. Okay, let's play defensive. Let's, like, hold up, guys. Like, just get your wits about you. And this is what, I understand momentum is the thing, but it's like, okay, they came out swinging in the second half. But it's like, we had the entire halftime to be like, you, and you are coming in. You'd think we'd been more prepared. And then it's panic at the disco when they score in the 69th minute to equalize. And it's just like, it was one of those things that happens, I think, in every FM season where you go like, I'm just going to throw I'm just going to pick the monitor up, even though the monitor's not running the game. I'm going to pick the monitor up and throw it out my garage window. So in the 69th minute, we subbed Ivan Gil off, even though we subbed him on at half. not pleased with that. And brought on Abdon Prats, and then it takes until the 83rd minute for Cersanti, the young lad, the Italian James Milner, to come in. I mean, he's already in, but he intercepts the pass here, comes, and just, I thought he was going to pass it. We are playing a tiki-taka style. Instead, he just smashed it home, and we do get the victory, so it worked out. But it's like, if I don't rotate, we get injured. If I do rotate, now, probably too much, but we don't need to talk about that. Then we lose all momentum and allow them to come back and equalize the game. But it works out. So we beat, after that, Real Sociedad B and La Gronella to find ourselves currently in second, 31 points, 1 draw, 2 losses. Still disappointed. We're taking on Hercules, I think, because the E with the accent, Hercules. But sometimes I'm thinking, is that the team, the Eredivisie? I'm not sure. I apologize for all my mispronunciations. So we are going to show you that game today. Before we do that, we have the Copa del Rey first round draw. There's 112 teams. I think this is... Oh, I've already clicked on it. Okay, good. Fan poll. Which team would your preferred opponent be? Cerdanyola, which is in like several divisions below us, Mirandes, or Sant-André. Not sure who the other two teams are. I mean, Mirandes, I do. Anyway. Draw all teams. Let's just do it. We've gotten UCAM Murcia in the Segunda Division RFF Grupo 4. I believe that is below us. There's, again, 4 groups, okay? Or, I don't know if it's more than 4, but they're, okay. So they are in, wait, where are we? They are in the league below us. Yes. I think. So that game is going to be happening on December 20th. That'll be our next episode, and then we'll do the transfer window to see if anything crazy happens. Oh, and going back to this game, I think it's worthwhile to point out our goalkeeper, a 6.1. They had a 194 XG, and we let in 4. So, that's what happens when both your goalkeepers just leave, and you have to just go like, who's available? 3-star. Okay, come on down. And yes, we do have injuries. Varela still injured. Aguza, I think that's a fresh new injury. Fresh. He's got sprained knee ligaments, or maybe it's not. Maybe he was out the entire time. Varela has the pulled ankle ligaments that he's been out for 10 days for. So that's new. Alex Pastor is out with a back strain that he's been out for 11 days for. And Cedric has a tight hammy that I'm hoping by tomorrow, when the game is, he'll be ready. So this is how we're lining up, because Diego Alind is on international duty with Andorra. Our other center back, Alex Pastor, has got the back issue. Varela's out at left back. Oriana's out. Aguza's out. We're starting who's here. So you got Cedric, Zuniga, Gaston up on the, I love saying that, on the attacking third. Ivan, who has been upset about his playing time, gets a start at Mazzala because he's here. Martin got some praise recently from, yes, the man who owns the club. Yes, I'm very aware. And then that means James slides back into the regista role. Mario on the left. Villanova takes over for Alinde, Altair, and then Salva, and then Juan. Hopefully will not put up a 6.1 today, because, you know, as you do. You've only selected 7 substitutes from Impossible 12. Well, what would you like me to do? Would you like me to pull up a bunch of 1-star or gray star youth prospects? Because I can. All right. There are 2, 1, and 2, my friends. They play a 4-3-3 with inverted wingers. Is this going to be a clash of the tiki-taking? We are 4-0-1. That's slightly better. I don't like that loss. Loss. They have a nice, lovely, tall, double-decker stadium. Not bad. Other things to point out. I mentioned the Patreon thing, and I mentioned the lights thing, not as a, like, tiny violin. There's much bigger problems in the world. That wasn't even an ask. I was just informing you. I want to know if this looks weird or if it looks normal to you, is really what I was asking. My patrons are doing a really good job. I've just been really busy. I think I'm going to put a video out talking about how this second season is going to be released a little bit later. My daughter got sick. My wife got sick because my daughter got sick, and my dad had a pacemaker installed. So it's been a little chaotic. I have not even had time to research lights, and I have to think about how they would fit with my desk, and It's a whole thing. So in the meantime, if this looks all right, that's useful. That takes one thing on my list. I can move it to after Christmas. And that was a lovely little shot. Lovely move. Yes, working into the box has been much better than shooting on sight. Again, it's one of those things that's like tactical tweaks that happen based on recommendations from your assistant, and then like you just need to reset it. We've played better since we reset it. So, you know, as you do. As you do. Nice positioning there. Okay. The only person who was not inspired by my pre-match team talk was Lauren on the left there. So Gaston plays it to him. He's like, I don't need your, I got this. I'm playing better than the guy you signed to be the starter. Martin bobbles it a little bit, but Salva salvations it, but then doesn't. Then gives it up. We draw the center back. We are late tracking back. It's going to be a pen. Oh, Villanova said, play me more, sir. Listen to your linguist friend in Canada. Lauren plays it in. Cedric. Sixth goal of the season. Is it Cedric? Just doesn't feel like a German name to me. I may be completely ignorant on that, so feel free to correct me. Cedric, you know, I don't know what. Let's just ignore the accent I just did there. Danka, Cedric, Danka. I don't know. Anyway, let's ignore that too. It was a lovely little move. I have found this to be very useful, adding the match momentum instead of like, you know, the other team's positions or whatever. So, 1-0. Oh, heads it down. Oh, Martin got a shot up. Kind of clumsily, but, you know, as you do. Again, if you're the other squad, if you're Hercules' team, you're like, who is that going to, man? Did you slip? The distribution sometimes, you're just like, I mean, we are in the 3rd division. I'm aware that we are in the 3rd division, so, okay. Salva, going down, bombs forward. Ivan, oh, Ivan. Oh, how's he missed? Did you go top bins? Is that what happened? Did that hit the bar and go ping? Like, oh, that deserved an assist. Gaston is the one not on a 7.0. Not a bad start. The XG is moving in the correct direction. I don't want our performance levels to drop. Why are you disappointed by that? It's so annoying. You know? You aren't that bad. I'm going to say very happy. Let's go. Okay, we got mostly smiles coming out of that. It's like Gaston's never lost a game like we did a couple games ago, giving up a goal in the 79th minute. It's like, bro, I'm just saying, don't let your performance levels drop. Villanova, oh, no, it was Altair. How was, I don't even know. I thought the ball had gone out for a goal kick on the first try, and then we somehow headed it back and kept it in. Okay, their right back is struggling. We should maybe try and take advantage of that. Gaston on the set piece with his 15. Set piece taking. Oh, could have been a great goal. Okay, it didn't say if it was off the post or not. It might have been off the post. Woodworks? Okay, I don't have time. We have too many highlights for us to be looking at that. Ooh, don't like when we do this part. I know it's tiki-taka. Yeah, GHG is tiki-taka. They're passing it around. Why would you pass it to the man with... He has somebody on his shoulder. I mean... What was that? What is he doing? Altair. Altair's asking to be subbed off. He wasn't inspired by the team talk. Don't let your performance levels drop, and he's the one who lets his performance levels drop. He drops to a 6.5. I think that's generous. I think that was a 6.2. He tries to win it, but we're gonna have to go attack. This is gonna blow up in my face now, isn't it? Now it's a little late, according to some people, to be making subs. Oh my gosh, look at this. I mean, it's just poo everywhere. It's just very bad. But he's motivated. See, I hate that. I hate taking off players that are motivated. Come on, lads. Come on, let's do something. And let that something be not conceding. I need to be more clear with the voice recognition software that Sports Interactive has secretly deployed. Lauren is going to just shoot it. No. Oh, Yvonne said, play me more. I'm liking what we're seeing. We got some highlights. How did he miss that? Get it on frame, bro. Get it on frame. Okay, Gaston, not playing too well. All right, Altamira comes in at right back. Prats goes up top. Cedric out wide. Gaston comes off. Again, I don't have another center back to put on. I'm gonna, I guess, demand more. No, encourage. Come on, lads. This is gonna be another disappointing draw, I think. I'm going very attacking. We have to win games. I know it's risky. I know this is like classic you're panicking playing FM. We are away from home playing very attacking. That's so bad. But Altair again, can he find somebody? He does. Cedric brings it down, juggles it a couple times like a pro, and then just decides to back pass it to the keeper. He's like, nah, that was too skillful. That wouldn't have been fair. I would have embarrassed you if we scored that way. We don't win any of those headers, and they're going to come right back down, play it in between the center backs, and Altair keeps it. Is he going to clear it to a player? Yes, he did. He cleared it to somebody in a teal kit rather than a, what is that, gray? Is that white and blue or gray? Blocked. Okay, Martin, I like you. What are we going? What are we doing? Plays it forward. Abdon Prats played across. Oh, that's an own goal. Okay, I thought that was like going to review. Like it didn't immediately pop up. Okay, now, Altair. You again? Who are we gonna? Hey, I can move Villanova over to play the right back position. Can Sergio Molina? Yes, that's why we have Sergio Molina. This is a mistake. This is a mistake, but I'm going to make it. And again, I'm having issues in FM where, like, if I slide players over, it could be the skin. I am using a work the space skin that I have not updated. I'm having problems where if I slide players over and then sub, it actually subs the wrong player. And now it's like, it's put them back into different positions, which I'm not understanding. Everyone is absolutely knackered. Goodness gracious. I do want to get. Do I want to get James off, or can Altamira play center? No, he can't play center back. He could play left back. Yep, not very well. And Cersanti is going to come in and play wing back on support. He's nervous though. It's the 80th. It just ticked over to the 87th minute. Surely we can hang on for this. Surely. Let's watch this again. Cedric on his bike plays it forward to Abdon Prats and it gets deflected. Keeper was there. He was going to intercept the pass to Lauren. I think that's Lauren there. And it ends up in the back of the net. Defensive. I mean, is that really an error? It is an error. It went into the back of the net, but you kind of hate that for that guy. I don't hate it for that guy. The fans of the team hate it for that guy. We get the win. 258 on the XG to 0.75. About fair on the, expectations. Well done, lads. Everyone's very nervy, so I have to be cautious how we talk. I'm not going to make you watch our press conferences and all that kind of stuff. Again, like I said, the next time you're going to see us is the Copa del Rey, where we should be able to rotate in some players and beat the team in the league below us. But we'll see how that goes. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. If you're enjoying the series, subscribe if you haven't, because we're on episode 17, and tell a friend as we make our resurgence back as a channel. Thanks for your support. Remember, Discord link is in the description. See you later. Bye-bye.